It was 9 p.m. on Sunday. After a calming meditation, I felt alive again. I could hear my heart beat. Then the phone rang. Hi, Dad. Sorry, I was too busy to call. What are you busy with? Anything more important than having a child? One day, your parents, your husband, and your friends all will be gone, except a child. If not to be a mother, what's the point of your life? I realized my dad is in trouble. He doesn't need a grandson, he needs a purpose and an InspireTalk. My dear friends, Monday to Sunday, dawn to dusk, home to work and then back home. We follow the same life circle, don't we? Even Didi and Gaozhou map knows your next move. But do you feel stuck in that loop? Do you want to break free? Today, I want to help you expand your life circle from a flat 2D sketch to a vibrant 3D animation. Who am I? A fundraiser working at a global leadership program where leaders of tomorrow meet leaders of today. And over the past 10 years, I've seen hundreds of top leaders speak, and they share one trait. They barely sleep. And when they're awake, they're haunted by a voice. Who are you? Why are you here? Do you hear that voice too? Let me share 3 moments that haunted me and changed the circle of my life. One day, Harry Paulson, former US Treasury Secretary and Goldman Sachs CEO, gave a talk. The hall was packed, and Paulson answered questions on stock markets, economic policy, green energy, and so on. And when the MC was wrapping up, Paulson stood up. Before you leave, one more thing. I know you're busy building your resume, but don't forget the power of belief. Believe in something bigger than yourself. Some call it faith or universal value. In the end, we're not what we do, we're what we believe. And then the room went into silence, and then it burst into applause. Chicken soup from an economist, oddly refreshing. Paulson's words sent me back to the ancient teachings. Confucius once said, at 30, I stood firm. At 40, I gained clarity. And at 50, I knew heaven's will. But today, at 30, I work 996. And at 40, I can't afford an apartment. At 50, I can't compete with deep seek. And hoping to find heaven's will, I gave my most sacred bazi to AI and asked, will I get fired? It replied, not this year. Your life is all set. Do not worry. AI may not know about my destiny. At least it knows not to worry. A leaf does not know its origin until it meets the root. And we may not know who we truly are until we meet and reconnect with our ancestors. Laozi wrote in Tao Te Ching, man follows the earth follows heaven, heaven follows the Tao, and the Tao follows nature. To them, life is not material. It is spiritual. It is about living out the Tao in daily lives. The Tao doesn't force or control. It flows effortlessly, allowing things to unfold naturally. So to feel truly alive, maybe we need to walk a different path. In the end, we're not what we do, we're what we believe. Reconnect with the ancient wisdom, and our life circle begins to take root. The second moment, one day, Kevin Rudd. No, if life is a circle, every dot is a decision, isn't it? One day, Kevin Rudd, former Prime Minister of Australia, came to teach a Harvard course. A student asked, Professor Rudd, your career spans industries and continents, full of big moves. How do you make big decisions? And Kevin Rudd gave us all a compass, a moral compass. And he said, in times of change, follow the unchanging. Big decisions require big reflections. Ask yourself these 5 questions. The sooner you start, the fewer regrets you will have. And these 5 questions are, what is my spiritual belief? Oh man. Why do I believe in it? What is my core value? And what are the challenges in my community? And what are my gifts that can address the challenges? I was lost as you are. I was lost. The first 3 questions about values and belief seem irrelevant and useless. Isn't it easier just to ask, what do I want? Right? That night, I came home. My husband was blasting heavy metal music loud enough for neighbors to dial 110. Feeling dizzy and crazy, I grabbed the moral compass and asked myself, why did I marry this guy? 3 earrings, long hair, who cares about nothing but his music? Step by step, I remembered. 9 years ago, he was my hero and my guide to a bigger world. From the Greek gods to Laozi, to dinosaurs to Star Wars. My friends call us couple in the fairy tale. 神仙眷侣. But for years and for thousands of times, my dad whispered, he can't buy you an apartment. He is a loser. My North Star shifted from the moral to the material. And with that shift, everything he did became a problem. The moral compass woke me up. I was the problem. To fix this family, I got to fix myself. With so much guilt, I went up to his room and opened the door and said, honey, I'm back. And I'm sorry. He didn't know what happened. Are you okay? This moral compass reminds me what truly matters. Realign with it every day becomes more than a routine. It becomes a chance to do the right thing and a step towards my North Star. If life is a circle, what if it gets stuck? Once in a fundraising meeting, I asked a billionaire tech founder, sir, now that your company is listed, what is your next passion? He didn't hesitate and said, meditation. Actually, I learned it from my friends in Silicon Valley. What? Meditation? Silicon Valley? After some research, turns out it's not just him. From Steve Jobs to Ray Dalio, these many high-performing leaders rely on it. And on stage, they look cool. But off stage, they navigate chaos. And stuck between innovation and iteration, they look inside for greater wisdom. And meditation is their reset button. Eyes closed, thought faded. They become one with everything. The earth, heaven, Tao, and the universe. In stillness, their life circle and wisdom spirals on and on. As tech users, don't we need a reset? Meditate to reset, and reset to embrace a better tomorrow. Who are you? Why are you here? The voice hunts me again. But this time, I don't resist. I walk with it. Let it take me home. Who are you? The answer is in the ancient wisdom. And what should I do? The decision lies in the moral compass. And what if life gets stuck? Where can I take a break? The power lies in a good meditation. In stillness, you and I will hear it again, the heartbeat of life. And you may ask, so what's the purpose of life? Well, we come empty-handed and we leave empty-handed. What remains is not just a child or a grandson, but the circle we walk, rising in spirit and returning in truth. Now, let me invite my fellow speakers to come to the stage and draw this famous circle of life with me, please. In the circle of life. If you know it, sing with us. It's the breath of your fortune. It's the leap of faith. It's the band of hope. Until we find our place on the path unwinding. Oh, in the circle of life. Yay! That is it. Thank you, my fellow speakers.
记得点赞关注哦。